Early life and beginnings in football. Angelo Di Livio was born on February 26, 1969, in the town of Rome, Italy, and he grew up with a natural passion for football. His early years were filled with the excitement and energy of a city that lives and breathes the sport. Di Livio's football journey began in his local area, where he joined small youth teams, gradually developing his talent and making his way through various local clubs. Known for his stamina, work ethic, and enthusiasm on the field, Di Livio quickly became known as a player who gave his all for the team. His formative years were spent playing in the lower divisions of Italian football, where his style of play, characterized by high energy, tactical awareness, and a dogged determination, started to take shape. By the time he joined the youth ranks of Lazio, Di Livio was already known for his versatility, able to play both as a winger and a central midfielder. His style of play combined speed, vision, and commitment, making him stand out in an era known for tactical discipline and defense-first attitudes. Professional debut and early career. Angelo Di Livio's professional career began when he joined Lazio's senior team in the late 1980s. He made his Serie A debut in 1987, at the age of 18, after a few seasons in the youth team and lower divisions. Although he was still a young player, Di Livio was already showing signs of the relentless work ethic and tactical maturity that would define his career. Lazio, at the time, was a club in transition, moving from mid-table mediocrity toward becoming one of Italy's more competitive clubs. While Di Livio's first seasons in Serie A were largely spent learning from more experienced players, it was clear that his talent and drive would allow him to make an impact. His energy and desire to make a name for himself on the pitch made him a fan favorite early on. He became a regular fixture in the Lazio squad during the late 1980s and early 1990s, showcasing his dynamic abilities and versatility. His contributions to the team were valued, even if Lazio was still a team that struggled to contend for the top positions in Serie A. Rise to prominence with Fiorentina. After spending several seasons with Lazio, Di Livio made a significant move in his career when he joined Fiorentina in 1992. This marked a crucial turning point for the player, as he quickly became an integral part of a highly competitive Fiorentina squad. Under the management of Italian football legends like Giovanni Trapattoni and others, Fiorentina was pushing for European spots and aiming to regain its stature in Italian football. At Fiorentina, Di Livio truly blossomed. He became known for his tireless work rate, ability to deliver precise crosses, and his reputation as a clutch player. His performances in the mid-1990s helped elevate Fiorentina into the upper echelons of Italian football, regularly competing for European qualification and domestic honors. Di Livio's consistent performances made him a key player in a team that boasted stars like Roberto Baggio, and he formed an important link in the midfield. Perhaps Di Livio's most significant achievement with Fiorentina was the team's victory in the 1996 Coppa Italia, a prestigious title for the club. Fiorentina's success during the period helped solidify Di Livio's reputation as one of Italy's most dependable and versatile midfielders. As a player known for his work ethic, Di Livio's role in the team was often underappreciated by outsiders, but it was critical to Fiorentina's success during those years. His adaptability, tireless running, and ability to cover vast areas of the pitch made him indispensable. Juventus and domestic success. In 1997, after several successful years with Fiorentina, Di Livio made the move to Juventus, one of Italy's most prestigious and successful football clubs. His transfer was one of the many signings Juventus made in an effort to bolster their squad for both domestic and European success. Joining a team already filled with world-class players, such as Alessandro Del Piero, Roberto Baggio, and Zinedine Zidane, Di Livio knew his role would be primarily as a hard-working midfielder. At Juventus, Di Livio reached the peak of his career, as he was able to win numerous domestic and international honors. His tactical discipline, work ethic, and consistency became vital parts of Juventus' success, especially during their dominance in Serie A and their competitive runs in European competitions. His energy in the midfield was crucial for Juventus, as he frequently tracked back to help his team defensively, but also made forward runs to support the attack when necessary. His versatility allowed him to play as a wide midfielder or in a deeper central role, depending on the team's needs. Di Livio was part of the Juventus squad that won the 1997-98 Serie A title and helped guide them to the 1997 UEFA Champions League final, although they were narrowly defeated by Real Madrid. His contributions during these seasons were critical, as he became a player who could be relied upon in the most crucial matches. The 2000s and international career. Angelo Di Livio's international career with Italy was another defining aspect of his football life. He was a regular for the Italian national team in the late 1990s and early 2000s, participating in major tournaments such as the UEFA European Championship and the 1998 FIFA World Cup. Though he was often a peripheral figure behind stars like Francesco Totti, Alessandro Del Piero, and Roberto Baggio, Di Livio's commitment and professionalism earned him a place in Italy's World Cup squad. In the 2000 UEFA European Championship, Di Livio played an important role, helping Italy reach the final, where they lost to France in a penalty shootout. Despite the heartbreak, his contributions throughout the tournament were invaluable. His work rate, defensive contributions, and ability to link up play were evident throughout the competition. Although Italy would not win a major international trophy during his career, Di Livio's consistency in the national team remained highly valued. Later career and retirement. After his time at Juventus, Di Livio continued his career at various clubs. He spent a season with AS Roma, before returning to Fiorentina for one final stint in Serie A. His later years were spent in Serie B with several clubs, including a spell at Verona, where he brought a wealth of experience and leadership to the team. Di Livio eventually retired from professional football in 2009. His retirement marked the end of a remarkable career, one that saw him play for some of Italy's biggest clubs, win domestic league titles, and represent his country at the highest level. His dedication to the game and his team-first mentality left a lasting impression on both his teammates and the fans who watched him play. Early life and beginnings. Ángel Fernández was born on July 17, 1991, in Barcelona, Spain. Growing up in one of the most football-obsessed cities in the world, it was no surprise that Ángel began playing football at an early age. His talent was evident from the start, and like many aspiring young Spanish footballers, he joined the youth academy of one of the local clubs to hone his skills. Fernández began his career at FC Barcelona's famed La Masia Academy, a training ground known for producing world-class talent like Lionel Messi, Xavi Hernandez, and Andrés Iniesta. His early development in Barcelona's youth ranks showcased his ability to control the ball, his vision in the midfield, and his technical ability, making him one to watch for the future. Fernández played through the various youth levels, consistently impressing coaches and teammates alike with his work ethic and natural flair for the game. Professional debut and early career. Ángel Fernández's professional career began when he made his debut in the FC Barcelona B team. Playing in Spain's Segunda División B, Fernández was able to showcase his talents at a more competitive level. Though he didn't make an immediate jump into the first team, his performances for the B team were promising, and he quickly gained attention from other clubs in Spain. In 2012, after several seasons with Barcelona B, Fernández decided it was time to move on in search of more playing time. He left the famed La Masia Academy and signed with Real Zaragoza, another prominent Spanish football club. With Zaragoza, Fernández began to make strides in his professional career, securing more regular playing time and contributing in various midfield positions. His versatility as a player allowed him to feature both as a deep-lying midfielder and in an advanced playmaking role. Career peak and key achievements. It was at Real Zaragoza where Ángel Fernández reached the peak of his club career. Although Zaragoza faced challenges, including relegation battles, Fernández's individual performances stood out. His vision, passing range, and composure under pressure earned him a reputation as one of the promising midfielders in Spanish football. He was instrumental in Zaragoza's midfield, orchestrating attacks and breaking up opposition plays. His work ethic and leadership on the pitch were lauded by both teammates and coaching staff. During his time at Zaragoza, Ángel was able to play in key games against some of Spain's best teams in the La Liga. He made several notable appearances, contributing assists, and occasionally scoring goals to help his team during crucial moments of the season. However, Zaragoza's financial issues and struggles in the league meant that they never fully stabilized as a top-tier club, and Fernandez eventually began to explore other opportunities. As his career progressed, Fernandez found himself in and out of the starting lineup, which is not unusual for many players in highly competitive environments. Despite this, he continued to showcase his skill, earning recognition for his consistency in performance. Moved to international and other clubs. After his time at Zaragoza, Ángel Fernandez transitioned to several clubs within Spain and abroad, playing for teams in Italy and Greece, where his versatile skills continued to shine. His stints in foreign leagues were characterized by his ability to adapt quickly to different styles of play, showing that his technical abilities allowed him to thrive in various tactical systems. At AEK Athens in Greece, Fernandez had a notable stint, where he competed in both the domestic league and international competitions like the UEFA Europa League. His performances for the Greek club further solidified his reputation as a reliable and skilled midfielder. Fans of AEK Athens appreciated his creative passing and the ability to control the tempo of the match from midfield. Challenges and setbacks. Like many professional footballers, Ángel Fernandez's career wasn't without its challenges. Injuries plagued his time at various clubs, and his inability to maintain a consistent place in the starting lineup for some of his teams made it difficult to achieve sustained success. At times, this caused his potential to be underutilized, leaving him yearning for more playing time and recognition. Moreover, while he had notable stints in several countries, Fernandez's international career remained limited. He made several appearances for the Spanish U21 team during his younger years but was never able to break into the senior national team, despite being regarded as one of the most talented midfielders in Spain's domestic leagues at various points of his career. Last years and retirement. In the latter stages of his playing career, Ángel Fernandez found himself returning to Spain for a final chapter in his career. Playing for smaller clubs in Spain's lower divisions, he continued to contribute as an experienced midfield presence, mentoring younger players while still showcasing his abilities on the pitch. Eventually, at the age of 35, Ángel Fernandez announced his retirement from professional football, bringing to a close a career that had spanned several countries and a variety of footballing experiences. Though he never achieved the top-tier success that some of his contemporaries enjoyed, his contribution to every team he played for was never in question. In retirement, Fernandez has remained involved in the footballing world, taking on roles in coaching and youth development, sharing his wealth of knowledge with the next generation of Spanish talent. Legacy and influence. While Ángel Fernandez may not be a household name in football, his story is a testament to the determination and resilience that many professional footballers experience. His versatility, skill, and leadership on the field have left a lasting impact on the clubs he represented. In particular, his contributions to Real Zaragoza, AEK Athens, and several other clubs in Spain and abroad remain a part of their rich footballing history. Fernandez's story also highlights the challenges faced by many talented footballers who may not receive the recognition or accolades that they deserve, yet still continue to make significant contributions to their teams. Though his playing days are over, Fernandez remains a respected figure in the football community. His journey serves as an inspiration to young players looking to carve out careers in professional football, reminding them that success can come in many forms and often requires patience, perseverance, and adaptability. Conclusion: Ángel Fernandez's career may not have reached the heights of some of his contemporaries, but his dedication, versatility, and skillful play made him an important figure in Spanish football during his time. From his early days at Barcelona's La Masia Academy to his successful runs at Real Zaragoza and AEK Athens, his journey is one of resilience and talent, marking him as a player who gave everything for the game he loved.
Early life and beginnings. Niklas Alexandersson was born on December 29, 1971, in Halmstad, Sweden, into a football-loving family. His father, Lennart Alexandersson, was also a professional footballer who played in Sweden's top league, which influenced Niklas's early passion for the sport. Growing up in Halmstad, Niklas joined the youth academy of Halmstad's BK, where he began honing his skills as a versatile midfielder. Alexandersson's talent became apparent during his teenage years. He had excellent technical abilities, remarkable stamina, and the capacity to play in various midfield roles. These qualities would define his career and make him one of Sweden's most dependable players. Club career beginnings at Halmstads BK. Alexandersson made his senior debut for Halmstads BK in 1989. Over the next 5 seasons, he developed into one of the Allsvenskan League's most consistent performers. His ability to control the midfield, combined with his knack for scoring crucial goals, earned him widespread recognition. Alexandersson's standout performances for Halmstads were pivotal in helping the club compete effectively in Sweden's top league during this period. Breakthrough at IFK Göteborg. In 1995, Alexandersson made a significant career move to IFK Göteborg, one of Sweden's most successful clubs. His time at Göteborg coincided with the team's efforts to maintain dominance in the domestic league while competing in European tournaments. Alexandersson excelled with Göteborg, becoming a key player known for his work rate, passing precision, and ability to perform under pressure. While at Göteborg, Alexandersson helped the team win the Allsvenskan League title in 1996. His success at the club level also bolstered his international career as he became a regular fixture in the Swedish national team. Transition to European football. Sheffield Wednesday. Alexandersson's growing reputation caught the attention of clubs outside Sweden, and in 1997, he signed with Sheffield Wednesday in the English Premier League. His arrival in England marked a new chapter in his career, where he had the opportunity to compete at a higher level against world-class players. At Sheffield Wednesday, Alexandersson became a fan favorite thanks to his versatility and dedication. Whether deployed as a central midfielder, winger, or even in a defensive role, Alexandersson delivered consistently solid performances. Over his 3 seasons with the club, he made significant contributions, although the team struggled overall and was relegated at the end of the 1999-2000 season. Continued Premier League success. Everton. In 2000, Alexandersson joined Everton, remaining in the Premier League. His time at Everton was marked by consistent displays of professionalism and adaptability. While he was not a prolific scorer, his defensive contributions and ability to link up play made him a valuable squad player. Alexandersson's experience and composure were assets to Everton, especially during crucial fixtures. Return to Sweden and later years. After 4 years in England, Alexandersson returned to Sweden in 2004 to rejoin IFK Göteborg. Back in familiar surroundings, he played a leading role in the club's resurgence and helped mentor younger players. Alexandersson's wealth of experience, combined with his unwavering work ethic, ensured that he remained an influential figure on and off the pitch. In 2008, at the age of 36, Alexandersson retired from professional football, bringing an end to a remarkable career spanning 2 decades. International career with Sweden. Niklas Alexandersson was a cornerstone of the Swedish national team for over a decade. He earned 109 caps, scoring 7 goals, and represented his country in major international tournaments. Alexandersson made his international debut in 1993 and quickly became an integral part of the squad. He participated in the 1994 FIFA World Cup, where Sweden achieved a remarkable 3rd-place finish. Alexandersson's performances in later tournaments, including the 2002 and 2006 FIFA World Cups and the 2000 and 2004 UEFA European Championships, cemented his reputation as a dependable and versatile player for the national team. One of Alexandersson's most memorable moments came during the 2002 World Cup, when he scored a stunning goal in Sweden's 1-1 draw against England during the group stage. This goal showcased his technical skill and composure on the biggest stage. Legacy and contributions. Niklas Alexandersson is remembered as a consummate professional whose dedication, versatility, and tactical intelligence made him an invaluable player for both club and country. His ability to adapt to different roles and environments allowed him to succeed in various leagues and competitions. Off the pitch, Alexandersson has remained involved in football, contributing as a coach and mentor for younger players. His career serves as an inspiration for aspiring footballers, particularly those from smaller footballing nations, showing how hard work and adaptability can lead to success at the highest levels of the sport.
Early life and beginnings in football. Wesley Sonk was born on August 9, 1978, in the city of Neerpelt, located in the province of Limburg in Belgium. Growing up in a football-loving family, Sonk's introduction to the sport came at a very young age. His father, a former amateur footballer, played an influential role in nurturing his son's interest in the game. Living in a country where football is a national passion, it was clear from the start that Sonk had the natural talent to become a prominent player. Sonk's youth career began at the local club, Kilovolt Oostende, where he first started to show his flair for scoring goals. His ability to find the back of the net with ease, combined with his exceptional positioning and sharp instincts, quickly caught the attention of scouts and coaches. By the time he was in his teenage years, Sonk was already a highly regarded prospect in Belgian football. His potential was clear, and it wasn't long before he moved on to bigger clubs in Belgium, where his development as a player would truly begin to take shape. Early career at Lommel SK. Sonk's professional career began at Lommel SK, a club based in the Flanders region of Belgium. After progressing through the youth ranks, he made his debut for the senior team in the late 1990s. Lommel SK, at the time, was not one of the top clubs in Belgium, but it provided Sonk with the opportunity to showcase his talents and gain invaluable experience. His performances at Lommel showed his ability to be a clinical finisher, and his sharp movement off the ball was already evident. During his time at Lommel, Sonk's goal-scoring record impressed many observers. He was a constant threat in front of goal, using his pace and precise finishing to rack up goals in the Belgian Pro League. His rise through the ranks was swift, and it didn't take long for bigger clubs to start taking notice of the young striker. His time at Lommel was crucial for his development, giving him the foundation to eventually make the leap to one of Belgium's more prestigious clubs. Breakthrough at KA Gent. In 2000, Wesley Sonk made a significant move to KAA Gent, one of Belgium's top football clubs. This transfer represented the next step in his career, as he joined a team with higher ambitions in both domestic and European competitions. His time at Gent marked the beginning of Sonk's rise to prominence as one of the top strikers in Belgium. At KAA Gent, Sonk quickly established himself as a key player. He was known for his incredible goal-scoring ability, which made him one of the most feared forwards in the Belgian Pro League. His impressive performances earned him the reputation as a clinical striker, always in the right place at the right time. Sonk's time at Gent saw him not only dominate in the league but also make an impact in European club competitions, where he faced stronger opposition. In 2002, he won the Golden Boot as the league's top scorer, solidifying his position as one of Belgium's most talented strikers. Sonk's incredible ability to score goals from all areas of the pitch, whether from headers, long-range shots, or clinical finishes in one-on-one situations, made him an invaluable asset to the team. His performances at Gent opened doors for him in the international scene and firmly put him on the radar of bigger clubs. Move to RSC Anderlecht. In 2004, after several seasons of impressive performances at Gent, Wesley Sonk made a high-profile move to RSC Anderlecht, one of Belgium's most successful and historic clubs. The transfer to Anderlecht marked a significant step in Sonk's career, as he now had the chance to compete for domestic titles and represent his club in European competitions. At Anderlecht, Sonk's goal-scoring prowess continued to shine. He quickly became a key figure in the team's attack and was instrumental in helping the club secure multiple Belgian Pro League titles. His ability to find the back of the net, coupled with his movement and work rate, made him one of the most dangerous forwards in Belgian football. Sonk's performances at Anderlecht also allowed him to test his skills at the highest level, playing in the UEFA Champions League and Europa League against some of Europe's top clubs. Despite the challenges that came with playing for a top club like Anderlecht, Sonk continued to thrive. His goals helped Anderlecht maintain their status as one of Belgium's top clubs, and his leadership and experience were invaluable. However, his time at Anderlecht would eventually be cut short, as a combination of injuries and a loss of form led to his departure from the club. Move to the Netherlands and the Eredivisie. In 2007, after leaving Anderlecht, Wesley Sonk moved abroad to the Netherlands to join Feyenoord Rotterdam, one of the Eredivisie's most prestigious clubs. This move gave Sonk the opportunity to test his skills in a competitive league outside Belgium, where he hoped to continue his goal-scoring exploits in a new environment. Sonk's time in the Netherlands, however, was marked by challenges. Although he joined a talented team with a strong attacking force, he struggled to replicate the same form that had made him a household name in Belgium. Injuries and inconsistency affected his time at Feyenoord, and he found it difficult to adapt to the demands of the Dutch league. After a season with Feyenoord, Sonk moved to another Eredivisie club, Heracles Almelo, in search of regular playing time. At Heracles, Sonk enjoyed a relatively more productive period. While he was no longer at the peak of his career, he still showed flashes of the quality that had made him such an important player in Belgium. Sonk's time in the Netherlands, although not as successful as his previous experiences in Belgium, gave him valuable insight into different playing styles and helped him further develop his adaptability as a striker. Return to Belgium, final playing years. After his time in the Netherlands, Sonk returned to Belgium in 2011, where he joined the ranks of KAA Gent once more. His second stint at the club, however, was short-lived. Though he contributed with a few goals, the intensity of the league had taken its toll on his body, and injuries became a more significant factor in his career. At the age of 33, Sonk retired from professional football in 2012. While his time at Gent in his later years was not as remarkable as in his prime, his return to the club allowed him to contribute to the team in a mentorship role. His vast experience and knowledge of the game were invaluable for the younger players, and he remained a respected figure at the club even after his playing days had ended. International career, representing Belgium. Wesley Sonk's international career with the Belgian national team spanned over a decade, with the striker earning 54 caps and scoring 14 goals for his country. His first appearance came in 2001, and he went on to represent Belgium in various international tournaments, including World Cup qualifiers and European Championship qualifiers. Sonk was known for his clinical finishing and ability to score crucial goals, particularly during qualifying campaigns. One of his most memorable performances for Belgium came during the 2002 FIFA World Cup qualification campaign, where he was a key player in Belgium's efforts to secure a spot in the tournament. Though Belgium failed to qualify for the World Cup, Sonk's individual contributions were notable, and he remained an important figure for his national team in the years that followed. Sonk's most significant international tournament appearance came at UEFA Euro 2000, where he was part of the Belgian squad that reached the semi-finals. Although he did not feature prominently during the tournament, his inclusion in the squad highlighted his importance to the national team. Despite the limited success of the Belgian national team during his tenure, Sonk's contribution to international football cannot be overlooked. His performances on the international stage showcased his ability to compete at the highest level and cemented his place in Belgian football history. Early life and background. Vladimir Vasilj was born on July 6, 1975, in Ljubuški, a small town located in what is now Bosnia and Herzegovina. Growing up in a region rich in footballing culture, Vasilj was captivated by the sport from an early age. His initial passion for football saw him take on various roles before he discovered his natural aptitude as a goalkeeper. His journey from a small-town enthusiast to a professional athlete is a testament to his dedication and perseverance. Early career. Vasilj's professional football career began in the Croatian League, where he joined NK Zagreb. His time at the club allowed him to gain essential experience and establish himself as a reliable goalkeeper. With impressive reflexes, solid positional awareness, and a commanding presence in the penalty area, Vasilj quickly caught the attention of scouts and coaches. After his stint at NK Zagreb, he made a significant career move to Dinamo Zagreb, one of Croatia's most prestigious football clubs. While at Dinamo Zagreb, Vasilj was exposed to high-pressure matches, including domestic league games and European competitions. Though he often faced stiff competition for the starting goalkeeper position, his time with the club allowed him to develop his skills further and gain invaluable experience. Rise to prominence. Vasilj truly came into his own after transferring to NK Inter Zapresic, where he became the team's first-choice goalkeeper. This role provided him with consistent playing time and opportunities to showcase his talent. His performances were marked by remarkable saves, leadership on the field, and an ability to organize the defense effectively. During this period, Vasilje's reliability and consistency helped Inter Zaprešić maintain a strong presence in the Croatian league. He became a cornerstone of the team's defensive setup, earning respect from teammates, opponents, and fans alike. International career. Vladimir Vasilje's performances at the club level did not go unnoticed by the Croatian national team selectors. He earned his first call-up to the national team during the late 1990s, joining the ranks of Croatia's talented pool of players during a golden era for Croatian football. While primarily serving as a backup goalkeeper for the national team, Vasilje was part of the squad for several significant tournaments. He was included in the roster for the 2004 UEFA European Championship, where Croatia competed against some of Europe's best footballing nations. Although his appearances on the pitch were limited, his presence in the squad underscored his value as a reliable and experienced goalkeeper. Vasilje's tenure with the national team allowed him to work alongside some of Croatia's greatest footballers, including Davor Šuker, Robert Prosinecki, and Zvonimir Boban. His involvement with the national team not only boosted his profile but also enriched his career with international exposure. Later career. As Vasilje entered the latter stages of his career, he continued to play an integral role for smaller clubs in Croatia. His time with teams like HNK Zadar and HNK Šibenik demonstrated his enduring passion for the game and his ability to contribute meaningfully, even as a seasoned veteran. At these clubs, Vasilje took on the dual role of a player and mentor, guiding younger goalkeepers and helping to develop the next generation of talent. His wealth of experience proved invaluable, both on and off the pitch. Playing style and strengths. Vasilje was known for his composure under pressure, a trait that served him well throughout his career. As a goalkeeper, he excelled in shot stopping, particularly in one-on-one situations, and his height and reach made him a formidable presence in aerial duels. His ability to read the game and position himself effectively allowed him to make crucial saves and provide a sense of security for his team. His leadership qualities and communication skills were also noteworthy. Vasilje's ability to organize the defense and maintain focus during high-stakes moments earned him the respect of teammates and coaches. Retirement and legacy. Vladimir Vasilje retired from professional football in the mid-2000s, leaving behind a career that exemplified dedication, perseverance, and professionalism. While he may not have achieved the same level of fame as some of his contemporaries, Vasilje's contributions to Croatian football, both at the club and international levels, remain significant. His journey from a small town in Bosnia and Herzegovina to the upper echelons of Croatian football serves as an inspiration for aspiring footballers. Vasilje's career is a reminder of the importance of hard work, adaptability, and a deep love for the game. Conclusion. Vladimir Vasilje's career is a story of consistency and commitment. Whether as a dependable club player or a supportive presence in the national team, Vasilje exemplified the qualities of a true professional. His legacy in Croatian football is one of steady contributions and a dedication to the sport that continues to inspire. Early life and beginnings. Gabriel Esteban Caballero Scheiker was born on February 5, 1971, in Rosario, Argentina. Growing up in a city known for its passionate football culture, Gabriel's love for the sport was ignited in the bustling streets and community fields. The youngest of 3 siblings, he often played with older children, sharpening his skills and resilience. From an early age, Gabriel showed a natural aptitude for football, combining technical finesse with an unrelenting work ethic. His parents, though modest in means, supported his aspirations, ensuring he had the opportunity to pursue formal training. He joined the youth setup of Central Córdoba, a local club in Rosario, where he began developing the foundation of his professional career. Professional career in Argentina. Gabriel made his professional debut in the early 1990s with Central Córdoba. Though his time with the club was relatively short, it served as a stepping stone, showcasing his potential as a versatile midfielder. He soon moved to Ferrocarril Oeste, a more prominent team in Argentine football. At Ferrocarril Oeste, Gabriel demonstrated his adaptability and tactical intelligence, attributes that would become hallmarks of his career. However, despite his growing reputation, he yearned for greater challenges and opportunities. This ambition led him to seek his fortune beyond Argentina. Journey to Mexico and the Pachuca era. In 1995, Gabriel moved to Mexico to play for Santos Laguna in the Mexican Primera División. Adapting quickly to the Mexican League, Gabriel became known for his ability to control the midfield, distribute the ball effectively, and score crucial goals. His performances at Santos Laguna paved the way for a transfer to Pachuca in 1998, the club with which he would forge an enduring legacy. Gabriel's time at Pachuca marked the golden era of his playing career. As a key figure in the team's midfield, he helped Pachuca win numerous league titles, including their historic first championship in the Invierno 1999 season. Known for his vision, composure under pressure, and leadership qualities, Gabriel became a fan favorite and a cornerstone of the club's success. During his tenure, Pachuca transformed into one of the most dominant teams in Mexican football, winning 5 league titles and international honors, including the 2006 CONCACAF Champions Cup and the 2007 Copa Sudamericana. Gabriel's contributions were instrumental in this transformation, earning him recognition as one of the best foreign players in the league's history. Naturalization and national team career. In 2001, Gabriel became a naturalized Mexican citizen, a testament to his deep connection to the country where he had found both personal and professional fulfillment. His naturalization opened the door to representing the Mexican national team, an honor he embraced wholeheartedly. Gabriel made his debut for El Tri in 2002 and was included in the squad for the FIFA World Cup in South Korea and Japan. Although he only played a limited role in the tournament, his presence on the team was a significant milestone, reflecting his integration into Mexican football culture. Later playing years and retirement. After leaving Pachuca in 2007, Gabriel had stints with other clubs, including Atlas and Puebla. While his later years were not as illustrious as his peak, his experience and professionalism remained invaluable assets. He retired in 2009, closing the chapter on a playing career that spanned nearly 2 decades. Transition to coaching. Gabriel's passion for football extended beyond his playing days. After retiring, he ventured into coaching, starting with youth teams and assistant roles. In 2013, he became the head coach of Pachuca, bringing his deep understanding of the club's philosophy to the role. Over the years, Gabriel has coached several teams in the Mexican League, including Dorados de Sinaloa and Juarez. Known for his tactical acumen and ability to motivate players, Gabriel has sought to instill the same values of discipline, teamwork, and resilience that defined his playing career. Legacy and impact. Gabriel Caballero's journey from Rosario's neighborhood fields to the pinnacle of Mexican football is a story of determination, adaptability, and love for the game. As a player, he bridged 2 footballing cultures, leaving an indelible mark on both Argentina and Mexico. His achievements with Pachuca remain a benchmark of excellence, celebrated by fans and peers alike. Beyond his accolades, Gabriel is remembered for his humility, work ethic, and unwavering commitment to his teams. As a coach and mentor, he continues to shape the future of football, inspiring young talents to dream big and strive for greatness. Personal life. Off the pitch, Gabriel is a family man who values the simple joys of life. He often credits his wife and children for providing the support and stability that fueled his career. Gabriel's deep ties to Mexico are reflected in his active involvement in community projects and youth football initiatives. Conclusion. Gabriel Caballero's career is a testament to the power of perseverance and passion. From his early days in Rosario to his legendary status in Pachuca, he has consistently demonstrated a profound love for football. Whether as a player, coach, or ambassador of the sport, Gabriel's influence continues to resonate, inspiring future generations to follow in his footsteps. Early life and background. Gerardo Tirado Díaz de Bonilla, born on April 30, 1979, in Mexico City, Mexico, is one of the most distinguished midfielders in the history of Mexican football. Known for his tenacity, vision, and leadership, Tirado's career spanned nearly 2 decades, both domestically and internationally. Growing up in a sports-oriented family, Tirado developed an early passion for football. His disciplined approach and strong work ethic were evident from a young age, traits that would define his career. Tirado began his football journey in local youth leagues, where his potential was quickly recognized. He joined the prestigious youth academy of UNAM Pumas, a stepping stone for many of Mexico's top talents. Club career beginnings. Tirado made his professional debut with UNAM Pumas in 1997, showcasing his versatility and determination as a central midfielder. His performances with Pumas caught the attention of international scouts, and in 2000, he made the leap to European football, signing with CD Tenerife in Spain. In Spain, Tirado's aggressive playing style and ability to break up opposition attacks earned him recognition. After a stint with Tenerife, he moved to Polideportivo Ejido, where he continued to develop his skills in a more prominent role. By 2002, Tirado had signed with Sevilla FC, where he played alongside some of Europe's elite talent. Although his time at Sevilla was brief, it provided him with valuable experience and further solidified his reputation as a reliable midfielder. Return to Mexico and success with Cruz Azul. In 2005, Gerardo Tirado returned to Mexico, joining Cruz Azul, a club where he would become an icon. Over the course of 11 years with La Máquina, Tirado played more than 300 matches, often wearing the captain's armband. His leadership and consistency were instrumental in Cruz Azul's domestic and international campaigns. Tirado's tenure at Cruz Azul saw him lead the team to multiple finals, including the Liga MX, CONCACAF Champions League, and the Copa MX. His ability to control the tempo of games and contribute both defensively and offensively made him a cornerstone of the team. Tirado's dedication to Cruz Azul earned him the nickname El Borrego among fans, reflecting his tenacity and hardworking nature. International career. Gerardo Tirado's international career with the Mexican national team was equally illustrious. He earned his first cap in 1999 and quickly became a mainstay in the squad, representing Mexico in 3 consecutive FIFA World Cups, 2002, 2006, and 2010. Known for his aggressive tackling and tireless work rate, Tirado was a key figure in Mexico's midfield during this era. In addition to the World Cup, Tirado also represented Mexico in several CONCACAF Gold Cups, winning the tournament in 2003, 2009, and 2011. His performances in the Gold Cup finals were often pivotal, and his leadership on the field was a major factor in Mexico's success. Tirado also played in the Copa America and FIFA Confederations Cup, further demonstrating his ability to compete at the highest level. Over the course of his international career, he earned 146 caps, making him one of the most capped players in Mexico's history. Leadership and playing style. Throughout his career, Tirado was known for his no-nonsense playing style. As a defensive midfielder, he excelled at breaking up opposition attacks, dictating the rhythm of play, and providing a shield for the defense. His tactical intelligence, combined with his physicality and stamina, made him an invaluable asset for both club and country. As a leader, Tirado was vocal and passionate, often rallying his teammates during crucial moments. His ability to inspire those around him was evident in his role as captain for both Cruz Azul and the national team. Final years and retirement. After leaving Cruz Azul in 2016, Tirado had brief stints with Indy 11 in the United Soccer League, USL, where he brought his vast experience to the emerging league. He retired from professional football in 2017, closing the chapter on a remarkable playing career. Post-retirement and legacy. Following his retirement, Gerardo Tirado transitioned into football administration and coaching. In 2018, he was appointed as the sporting director for the Mexican national team, playing a key role in shaping the team's strategy and development. His leadership off the pitch has been as impactful as his contributions on it, earning him respect in the footballing community. Tirado's legacy is defined by his resilience, consistency, and leadership. As one of Mexico's most decorated players, he remains a role model for aspiring footballers and a symbol of dedication to the sport. Early life and beginnings in football. Niko Kovac was born on October 15, 1971, in West Berlin, Germany, to Croatian parents who had emigrated from the former Yugoslavia. Growing up in the multicultural environment of West Berlin, Kovac developed a deep passion for football early in his life. His talent was evident from a young age, and he joined local clubs where he began to hone his skills. It was clear that football would become his life's passion. At the age of 16, Kovac joined the youth system of Hertha BSC, a well-regarded football club in West Berlin, where he worked his way through the ranks. His performances in the youth teams quickly attracted attention, and by the age of 18, Kovac made his first team debut for Hertha BSC in the Bundesliga in 1989. His style of play, characterized by intelligent positioning, versatility, and a strong passing game, stood out even at that early age. Though Kovac played his early years in Germany, his Croatian roots were always an integral part of his identity. He represented Croatia at various youth levels, playing for the U21 team, where he showed immense promise. His performances at the youth level laid the groundwork for his future as a mainstay in both European club football and the Croatian national team. Club career, rise to prominence. Kovac's breakthrough in professional football came in 1991 when he made a permanent move to Bayer Leverkusen, one of Germany's top clubs. His style of play, disciplined in defense, composed on the ball, and tactically astute, made him an essential part of the team. Over the next several years, Kovac's development continued, and his consistency earned him recognition within both the German Bundesliga and European football circles. His time at Leverkusen, 1991 to 1996, allowed him to mature as a player. Though initially considered a defensive midfielder, Kovac's versatility allowed him to play in various positions, including central midfield and defensive roles. He became known for his ball-winning ability, composure under pressure, and leadership on the pitch. Kovac also displayed a knack for scoring important goals from midfield, adding an attacking threat to his defensive responsibilities. In 1996, Kovac made a significant move to AS Monaco in France's Ligue 1, where he continued to shine under the guidance of manager Jean Tigana. His time at Monaco further enhanced his reputation, as he played alongside world-class players like Youri Djorkaeff and Thierry Henry. Kovac helped the club to secure important victories and played a key role in their campaigns in both domestic and international competitions, such as the UEFA Champions League. After his successful spell in France, Kovac moved to Serie A in Italy in 1999, signing with Internazionale. Although his time in Italy was marked by strong performances, he struggled to find the same level of consistency that he had enjoyed in previous years, leading to a mid-career shift back to Germany. In 2001, Kovac rejoined Bayer Leverkusen in the Bundesliga, where he continued to offer his services as a central midfielder. During this phase, he became known for his leadership qualities and his ability to manage the tempo of games, and he formed an integral part of the squad that secured a top-4 finish in the Bundesliga. Croatian national team career, glory and international recognition. Kovac's international career with the Croatian national team began in 1996 when he made his debut in a UEFA European Championship match against Turkey. His performance in that tournament was a sign of things to come, as he quickly became an essential player for the national team. Despite Croatia's relatively early exit from the tournament, Kovac's abilities and leadership stood out. In 1998, Kovac was part of the Croatian squad that competed in the FIFA World Cup in France. The tournament was a historic moment for Croatia, as they finished in third place, making their debut in World Cup history. Kovac's performances, alongside key figures such as Davor Šuker and Zvonimir Boban, were crucial in the team's progress. As a defensive midfielder, he was tasked with breaking up opposition attacks and distributing the ball effectively. His defensive stability was critical to Croatia's success in the tournament, and he earned recognition for his leadership on the pitch. Kovac was also part of the Croatian team during the 2000 UEFA European Championship, but despite his individual form, the team was unable to advance past the group stages. However, his influence on the team remained vital, and he continued to be a regular starter for Croatia in the years that followed. As the years passed, Kovac became one of the key figures in Croatian football, offering stability and experience to the team. He played in the 2002 World Cup and the 2004 European Championship, contributing greatly to Croatia's consistent presence in international competitions. The peak of his career, successful stints in the Bundesliga and return to international football. Kovac's peak years as a player came in the early 2000s when he was recognized as one of the top midfielders in European football. His time at Bayer Leverkusen, combined with his performances for the Croatian national team, saw him evolve into a well-rounded player capable of both defending and creating opportunities for his teammates. He was known for his intelligence, versatility, and leadership on the field, making him one of the best midfielders in Europe at that time. His standout performances in the 2002 FIFA World Cup marked the culmination of his international career. Though Croatia did not progress past the group stage, Kovac continued to showcase his class in the midfield, playing with distinction against top teams like Mexico and Italy. Kovac also enjoyed a highly successful period at Bayer Leverkusen, where he formed a formidable midfield partnership with other Croatian talents, including Niko Kranjčar and Ivan Rakitic. His leadership qualities earned him the captaincy of the national team, a role he held until his retirement from international football in 2009. Retirement and legacy. Niko Kovac officially retired from professional football in 2011 after a final stint with Red Bull Salzburg in Austria, where he had joined in 2009. His move to Salzburg was seen as a fitting way to close out a highly successful career. Kovac continued to display his leadership and maturity as a player and helped Salzburg to domestic success before finally retiring. In the years following his retirement, Kovac transitioned into coaching. He was appointed as the manager of Croatia's national team in 2013, following in the footsteps of many top footballers who have moved into management after their playing careers. Under his guidance, Croatia showed promising signs of progress, though Kovac's stint as coach ended after a short period. Later, he also took on management roles in various European clubs, including AS Monaco and Bayer Leverkusen, further expanding his coaching career. Kovac's legacy as a player is one of the greatest in Croatian football history. His leadership, versatility, and football intelligence have left an indelible mark on both Croatian national football and the clubs he played for. His influence can still be seen in Croatian football today, where his impact as a player and coach continues to resonate. Conclusion. Niko Kovac's journey from a young talent in West Berlin to a stalwart of Croatian football and a successful international player is a testament to his determination, skill, and leadership. His time at clubs like Bayer Leverkusen, AS Monaco, and Red Bull Salzburg demonstrated his consistency at the top level of European football. Furthermore, his achievements with the Croatian national team, including his pivotal role in the 1998 FIFA World Cup, solidified his status as one of Croatia's football legends. As both a player and a coach, Kovac has left an indelible mark on the game, and his contributions to Croatian football remain a significant part of the country's sporting history. Early life and introduction to football. Paolo Maldini was born on June 26, 1968, in Milan, Italy, into a family deeply entrenched in football. His father, Cesare Maldini, was a former professional footballer who captained AC Milan to its first European Cup victory in 1963. Growing up in such an environment, Paolo was naturally inclined toward football. He joined AC Milan's youth academy at the age of 10, quickly making his mark with his exceptional skills and maturity on the pitch. From an early age, Paolo exhibited qualities of discipline, intelligence, and a deep understanding of the game. These traits would later define his career as one of the greatest defenders in football history. Professional debut and early years at AC Milan. Maldini made his professional debut for AC Milan on January 20, 1985, at just 16 years old, during a Serie A match against Udinese. Despite his youth, he impressed both fans and coaches with his composure and adaptability. Initially deployed as a right back, Maldini's versatility allowed him to transition seamlessly into the left-back position, where he would excel for the majority of his career. Under the guidance of coaches such as Nils Lidholm and later Arrigo Sacchi, Maldini became an integral part of Milan's squad. His defensive solidity and ability to contribute to attacking plays made him stand out in a team brimming with talent. The rise of a legend, late 1980s to 1990s. The late 1980s marked the beginning of AC Milan's golden era, and Maldini was at the heart of it. Playing alongside legendary defenders like Franco Baresi, Alessandro Costacurta, and Mauro Tosatti, Maldini formed part of what is often considered one of the greatest defensive units in football history. Under Sacchi's revolutionary tactics, Milan won back-to-back European Cups in 1988-89 and 1989-90, as well as multiple Serie A titles. Maldini's performances were pivotal, and his ability to read the game, make crucial interceptions, and deliver precise crosses became his trademarks. In the 1990s, under Fabio Capello, Milan continued to dominate Italian and European football. The team won an incredible 5 Serie A titles in the decade, including an unbeaten league campaign in 1991-92. Maldini's leadership qualities emerged during this time, and he was often seen as the natural successor to Baresi as Milan's defensive leader. Captaincy and continued success. After Baresi's retirement in 1997, Maldini was named AC Milan's captain, a role he held with distinction until his retirement. As captain, Maldini embodied Milan's ethos of professionalism and excellence. Despite the challenges of transitioning to a new generation of players, Maldini led Milan to continued success. In the 2002-2003 season, Maldini guided Milan to the UEFA Champions League title, defeating Juventus in a dramatic final. This victory was particularly significant, as it marked Milan's resurgence as a European powerhouse. Maldini's performances throughout the tournament earned him widespread acclaim. 2 years later, in 2005, Milan reached another Champions League final but suffered a heartbreaking loss to Liverpool in Istanbul. Despite this setback, Maldini and Milan remained resilient. In 2007, Maldini, at the age of 39, lifted his 5th Champions League trophy after Milan defeated Liverpool in the final, avenging their earlier defeat. International career. Maldini made his debut for the Italian national team in 1988, earning 126 caps over a 14-year international career. He represented Italy in 4 FIFA World Cups, 1990, 1994, 1998, and 2002, and 3 UEFA European Championships, 1988, 1996, and 2000. One of Maldini's most memorable international tournaments was the 1994 World Cup, where he helped Italy reach the final. Despite their loss to Brazil in a penalty shootout, Maldini's defensive performances were outstanding. He also captained Italy to the final of Euro 2000, where they were narrowly defeated by France. Although he retired from international football in 2002, Maldini's contributions to the Azzurri remain legendary. His leadership, consistency, and sportsmanship earned him admiration worldwide. Playing style and legacy. Paolo Maldini was renowned for his impeccable defensive skills, tactical intelligence, and versatility. Whether playing as a left-back or center-back, Maldini exuded composure and elegance. He was rarely booked, a testament to his clean and efficient style of play. His ability to anticipate opponents' moves and make crucial interventions without resorting to fouls set him apart. Offensively, Maldini's overlapping runs and precise crosses added an extra dimension to Milan's attack. His longevity and ability to maintain peak performance into his late 30s were remarkable, reflecting his dedication to fitness and professionalism. Maldini retired in 2009, having played 902 matches for AC Milan and won numerous titles, including 7 Serie A titles, 5 UEFA Champions League titles, 1 Coppa Italia, 5 UEFA Super Cups, 2 Intercontinental Cups, 1 FIFA Club World Cup. Post-retirement and role at AC Milan. After retiring, Maldini initially distanced himself from football but later returned to AC Milan in a managerial capacity. In 2018, he was appointed as the club's technical director, playing a vital role in rebuilding the team. Under his guidance, Milan returned to the top of Italian football, winning the Serie A title in the 2021-22 season, their first in over a decade. Personal life and impact. Paolo Maldini comes from a family of football legends. His father, Cesare, was a celebrated player and coach, and his sons, Christian and Daniel Maldini, have followed in his footsteps, playing professionally. Paulo's commitment to his family and humility off the pitch have earned him respect beyond the football world. Maldini is widely regarded as one of the greatest defenders of all time and an icon of loyalty and professionalism. His legacy transcends generations, inspiring countless players and fans alike. As a player, captain, and now a director, Paolo Maldini remains synonymous with AC Milan's rich history and enduring greatness. Early life and football beginnings. Daniel Jerry Andersson was born on August 28, 1977, in Bjuv, Sweden, into a family deeply connected to football. His father, Roy Andersson, was a former Swedish international, and his brother, Patrick Andersson, also had a distinguished career in football. Growing up in such an environment, Daniel was immersed in the sport from an early age, and his talent for football quickly became evident. He joined the youth academy of Malmö FF, where he showcased his versatility and technical skills. Initially starting as a defensive midfielder, Andersson's adaptability would later see him play across various positions, including central defense. Rise at Malmö FF. Daniel Andersson made his professional debut for Malmö FF in 1995, marking the start of a long and successful association with the club. His early years with Malmö established him as a player with excellent game-reading abilities, strong tackling, and a composed demeanor on the ball. By the late 1990s, Andersson had become one of the most consistent performers in the Swedish Allsvenskan League. His standout performances for Malmö did not go unnoticed, and in 1998, he received the Swedish Midfielder of the Year award, a testament to his growing influence in domestic football. International career and move abroad. Andersson earned his first cap for the Swedish national team in 1997, debuting against a backdrop of high expectations. Over the next decade, he became a key figure for Sweden, earning 74 caps and representing his country in major tournaments, including Euro 2000, Euro 2008, and the 2002 FIFA World Cup. Although often overshadowed by his brother Patrick, Daniel carved out his own identity on the international stage through his reliability and work ethic. In 1998, Andersson moved to Italy, signing with Bari in Serie A. His time at Bari was marked by solid performances, and he played an integral role in the midfield despite the team's struggles in the league. In 2001, he transferred to Venezia, continuing to ply his trade in Italy's top flight. Known for his tactical intelligence and composure under pressure, Andersson proved a valuable asset in the highly competitive Serie A environment. In 2003, Andersson joined Chievo Verona, further enriching his experience in one of Europe's toughest leagues. Despite facing relegation battles, his Italian adventure helped refine his skills and provided him with the opportunity to play alongside and against some of the best players in the world. Return to Malmö FF and club leadership. In 2004, Andersson returned to Malmö FF, marking the beginning of a new chapter in his career. His homecoming coincided with Malmö's first Allsvenskan title in 15 years, with Andersson playing a vital role in the midfield. Over the next decade, he became the cornerstone of the team, transitioning from player to leader. His leadership qualities were formally recognized when he was appointed club captain, a role he held for several seasons. Andersson's ability to mentor younger players and inspire his teammates contributed significantly to Malmö's sustained success in domestic competitions. By the late 2000s, Andersson had transitioned into a more defensive role, utilizing his tactical acumen to excel as a center-back. This positional shift extended his career and further highlighted his adaptability as a player. Legacy and final playing years. Andersson retired as a player in 2011, bringing an end to a career spanning more than 15 years at Malmö FF. Over the course of his career, he made over 300 appearances for the club, cementing his status as a Malmö legend. Beyond his contributions on the pitch, Andersson was admired for his professionalism, humility, and unwavering commitment to his team. Post-retirement, Andersson remained closely associated with Malmö FF, taking on roles in coaching and management. His knowledge of the game and deep understanding of the club's culture made him an invaluable figure in shaping Malmö's future generations. Personal life and legacy. Daniel Andersson's football career is defined by his versatility, consistency, and leadership. While he may not have achieved the same global recognition as his brother Patrick, he carved out a unique legacy built on hard work and dedication. His longevity in the sport and his seamless transitions between midfield and defense demonstrate his tactical intelligence and willingness to adapt for the greater good of his team. Off the pitch, Andersson remains a respected figure in Swedish football, contributing to the sport's development at both the grassroots and professional levels. His story serves as an inspiration for aspiring footballers, emphasizing the value of perseverance and versatility in achieving a successful career.